How's it going, everybody? This is Chris with Back to Basic Lands, coming at you with the islands of Ixalan. Alright, so we've already gone through both the plains and the swamps, and so now we're going to be taking a look at the islands, which, if I'm going to be honest with you, seems to be kind of a art focal point for the set, between the pirates and the fact that Jace is kind of a giant focus. Islands really seem to showcase a lot of what Ixalan is about as far as the feel of the plane. So, as always, I have them listed in card print order, starting with the Christine Shoreland 264 out of 279, the Titus Lentner Land 265 out of 279, the Vittal Land 266 out of 279, and the Minyum Land 267 out of 279. And this is going to be a hard one for me to kind of choose favorites, because I really like all of these lands. So I think that I'll start with this one. So this is the Christine Shoreland. I am a pretty big fan of this one. Apparently I got a thing for pirate ships, because that pirate ship just looks so cool. Going into that cove, I really like the waterfalls especially, and how it's not just a couple of quick waterfalls. There's the detail in this does a really great job of showcasing that if water's falling off a cliff, there's probably other areas where it's dripping through into the body of water below. And I really like that on that right side, you've got those tiny, tiny little waterfalls kind of just dribbling down. Sets a really great feel for the card. I love the kind of sunrise that's going on in the background, kind of showcasing that these pirates are going out for an adventure and to start to a new day. This is just a really, really cool card. The stones are really cool. The reflection of that really great sunrise on the water next to the ship is also really great. The way that the spray from the waterfall is coming close to encapsulating that ship is really cool. I just think that this is a really cool land for the way that blue is supposed to feel, that kind of exploration and discovery. So that is the Christine Shoreland, number 264 out of 279. Really great. Up next, actually, as far as I think flavor really goes in the set, I really like the Vittal Land again. Probably the reason I love this the most is because this is such a tribal set. I think that this island really represents the merfolk in the colors, the strange aquatic plant life, kind of having a coral reef feel, and also I also really like the flying dinosaurs. I remember seeing a interview online with one of the artists who did, I think it was the Deadeye Navigator. No, as it wasn't the card. I feel silly. But where they had originally put birds in their artwork, and then after some more discussions, Wizard asked them to put the flying dinosaurs in instead, and I just think that that was also integrated here is really cool. I kind of wish you could see a little bit of deeper water or something, maybe a merfolk in there, but I think that this is a really cool land, and I just noticed that the vines at the top right are really detailed and really cool. Just an overall great land. All right, up next we have our Titus Luntner land, our Jace Land. There he is. I really like how this kind of focuses a little bit more on a wider scope of what an island looks like, but there's so much going on in this card that really speaks to the flavor of Ixalan. We've got Jace wandering around, dragging his feet. He looks tired. You've got the busted up ship in the front, talking about pirates and things like that, and the big open space in the background of that giant island, kind of showcasing that this really is a plane where giant dinosaurs could roam. And so I just think this is a really great land. I'm noticing now, again, kind of focusing on what was going on with the swamp that I discussed for the Jace lands, that Jace is always kind of walking away from us, it seems, which is really interesting. Like, we never see his face, and it's just a really cool land. This whole land cycle just seems to have a really great feel to it, and what I really like about these islands is that they're all really, really bright. Like, I was talking about the Christine Shoreland, how that sunrise, we've got the super bright merfolk, and then we also have this bright sunlight kind of coming through and shining on the beach on that Jace Land. And then last but not least, we have our Min Yum Land. I think that this one plays a lot into the blue-green flavor of merfolk, which is kind of cool just because all of the other water has a much more blue tinge to it, but this one has more of a green seas feel to it. I really like the waves and the way that those played out, and the waterfalls. As I said with the Christine Shoreland, I personally enjoy the more detailed approach to the waterfalls that she had, but Min Yum really gives a great kind of less detailed feel, and an overall great land, but a nice bright and different feel to it. Again, I think this really fits more with like something that you'd see for a merfolk deck if you were playing that in standard or modern using Ixalan cards. So those are the islands of Ixalan. Just a really great showcase of kind of the lighter side of the plane, and really giving a sense of exploration. I really like these lands. I don't play a ton of blue, but when I do, I probably pop at least a couple of those into a deck. Alright, that's it. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please shoot me some comments of your thoughts on these videos. Helps out a lot, and I really appreciate it. Thanks. Bye.